Elvis Presley's death in 1977 sent shockwaves around the world, but what really happened behind the scenes? The king of rock and roll was just 42 years old when he passed away, but his final days were marked by a series of mysterious events that have sparked endless speculation and conspiracy theories. At first, the official story seemed straightforward: Elvis died from a heart attack. However, many have questioned the accuracy of this diagnosis. The autopsy report revealed that Elvis's heart was in surprisingly good condition, considering his age and lifestyle. So, what else could have contributed to his untimely death? Let's take a closer look at the events leading up to Elvis's passing. In the months before his death, Elvis was struggling with addiction and health issues. He had become increasingly reliant on prescription painkillers, which were prescribed to manage chronic pain caused by years of performing and touring. The stress and pressure of maintaining his fame and image also took a toll on his mental health. Elvis's loved ones and friends have spoken publicly about his struggles in the years leading up to his death. His ex-wife, Priscilla Presley, has described how Elvis became isolated and withdrawn, struggling to cope with the pressures of fame. Elvis was a very private person, and he had a lot of demons to deal with, she said in an interview. He was fighting a losing battle with his addiction, and it was taking a toll on his health and relationships. One expert who has spent years studying Elvis's life and death is Dr. Lewis Nelson, a toxicologist and expert on prescription medication. Dr. Nelson believes that Elvis's addiction to prescription painkillers played a significant role in his death. Elvis was taking a cocktail of medications that included codeine, morphine, and other opioids, he explained. These medications can cause respiratory depression, which can lead to a heart attack or even death. But what about the mysterious circumstances surrounding Elvis's death? On the night of August 15, 1977, Elvis was found unresponsive in his bathroom by his girlfriend, Ginger Alden. She called for an ambulance, but by the time paramedics arrived, Elvis was pronounced dead. The official investigation concluded that Elvis died from a heart attack, but many have raised questions about the speed and thoroughness of the investigation. We'll be speaking with Ginger Alden and other key witnesses who were present on the night of Elvis's death. They'll share their accounts of what happened in the final hours before Elvis's passing. We'll also be examining the evidence and medical records from the time to piece together the truth behind Elvis's mysterious demise. Meet Dr. Michael Baden, a renowned forensic pathologist who has worked on high-profile cases including the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Dr. Baden has reviewed the evidence surrounding Elvis's death and believes that there may be more to the story than the official narrative. There are inconsistencies in the medical records and witness accounts that suggest a more complex picture, he said. It's possible that Elvis's death was not just a heart attack, but a result of other factors that are still unknown. As we continue our investigation into Elvis's mysterious death, we'll be exploring the many theories and conspiracy claims that have emerged over the years. From claims of foul play to allegations of a cover-up, we'll examine the evidence and separate fact from fiction. Join us as we uncover the truth behind the king's mysterious demise and shed new light on one of the most enduring mysteries in rock and roll history. In the next part of our investigation, we'll be examining the medical records and toxicology reports from the time of Elvis's death. We'll also be speaking with experts who have studied the case and will provide new insights into the events surrounding Elvis's passing. Stay tuned for more revelations and surprises as we continue to uncover the truth behind the king's mysterious demise. Theories and conspiracy claims surrounding Elvis's death have ranged from the plausible to the outlandish. Some have suggested that Elvis was murdered by his wife, Priscilla, or by a group of disenchanted fans. Others have proposed that Elvis was the victim of a larger conspiracy involving the music industry or government agencies. While these theories may seem far-fetched, they do highlight the widespread fascination with Elvis's life and death. As we delve deeper into the mystery of Elvis's death, we'll be examining the various theories and evidence that have emerged over the years. We'll also be speaking with experts who have studied the case and will provide new insights into the events surrounding Elvis's passing. Join us as we continue our investigation and uncover the truth behind the king's mysterious demise. In the months leading up to his death, Elvis had become increasingly withdrawn and isolated. His friends and family reported that he was struggling to cope with the pressures of fame and the loss of his father. Elvis's health had also begun to decline, with chronic pain and addiction taking a toll on his mental and physical well-being. Dr. Lewis Nelson believes that Elvis's addiction was a major factor in his death. Elvis was taking a cocktail of medications that included codeine, morphine, and other opioids, he explained. These medications can cause respiratory depression, which can lead to a heart attack or even death. While the official investigation concluded that Elvis died from a heart attack, many have raised questions about the speed and thoroughness of the investigation. We'll be examining the evidence and medical records from the time to piece together the truth behind Elvis's mysterious demise. Join us as we continue our investigation into the life and death of the King of Rock and Roll. As we continue to explore the mystery of Elvis's death, we'll be speaking with Ginger Alden and other key witnesses who were present on the night of Elvis's passing. They'll share their accounts of what happened in the final hours before Elvis's death, and we'll examine the evidence and medical records from the time to piece together the truth behind Elvis's mysterious demise. Dr. Michael Baden, a renowned forensic pathologist, has reviewed the evidence surrounding Elvis's death and believes that there may be more to the story than the official narrative. There are inconsistencies in the medical records and witness accounts that suggest a more complex picture, he said. It's possible that Elvis's death was not just a heart attack, but a result of other factors that are still unknown. Theories and conspiracy claims surrounding Elvis's death have ranged from the plausible to the outlandish. Some have suggested that Elvis was murdered by his wife, Priscilla, or by a group of disenchanted fans. Others have proposed that Elvis was the victim of a larger conspiracy involving the music industry or government agencies. While these theories may seem far-fetched, they do highlight the widespread fascination with Elvis's life and death. As we continue our investigation into Elvis's mysterious death, we'll be examining the various theories and evidence that have emerged over the years. We'll also be speaking with experts who have studied the case and will provide new insights into the events surrounding Elvis's passing. Join us as we uncover the truth behind the King's mysterious demise. The investigation into Elvis's death has been ongoing for decades, with many questions still unanswered. As we continue to explore the mystery of Elvis's passing, we'll be shedding new light on one of the most enduring mysteries in rock and roll history. Join us for more revelations and surprises as we uncover the truth behind the King's mysterious demise. In the next part of our investigation, we'll be examining the medical records and toxicology reports from the time of Elvis's death. We'll also be speaking with experts who have studied the case and will provide new insights into the events surrounding Elvis's passing. Stay tuned for more updates and revelations as we continue to uncover the truth behind the King's mysterious demise. Fans and investigators have raised questions about Elvis's death for decades. Let's examine the most popular theories. Theories surrounding the King's demise have been shrouded in mystery and speculation. From alleged connections to prescription medication to claims of murder, we're about to dig deeper into the controversy. Elvis's addiction to prescription medication is one of the most widely discussed theories. It's no secret that Elvis struggled with painkillers, especially in his later years. He was prescribed a cocktail of medications, including codeine, morphine, and other opioids, to manage his chronic pain. But what's interesting is that many of these medications were prescribed by Elvis's own doctor, George Nichopoulos. Nichopoulos was a well-respected physician in the medical community, but his relationship with Elvis was complex. The doctor had a history of overprescribing medications to his patients, including Elvis. In fact, Nichopoulos has been criticized for his role in Elvis's addiction, with some even suggesting that he was more interested in making money from the prescription sales than in actually treating Elvis's pain. But what does this mean for Elvis's death? Some investigators believe that the cumulative effect of these medications could have contributed to Elvis's demise. Others argue that the prescription medication was simply a symptom of a larger issue, Elvis's own personal demons. Another theory gaining traction is that Elvis was murdered. This claim has been floated around for years, but recent investigations have raised more questions than answers. Some point to the suspicious circumstances surrounding Elvis's death, including the fact that he was found unresponsive in his bathroom with a toilet bowl full of pills. The Memphis Medical Examiner's Office initially ruled Elvis's death as a heart attack, but many have questioned the accuracy of this diagnosis. Some experts argue that the evidence suggests Elvis's death was more likely due to an accidental overdose, while others believe that foul play was involved. Theories of murder often point to Elvis's inner circle, including his girlfriend at the time, Ginger Alden. Ginger has been accused of being involved in Elvis's death, but she's consistently denied these claims. Other suspects have included Elvis's business manager, Colonel Parker, and even Nichopoulos himself. As we continue to explore these theories, it's essential to consider the perspectives of experts in the field. What do forensic pathologists and toxicologists have to say about Elvis's death? How do they interpret the evidence, and what do they think might have contributed to Elvis's passing? Dr. Michael Baden, a renowned forensic pathologist, has examined the evidence surrounding Elvis's death. According to Dr. Baden, the investigation into Elvis's demise was shoddy at best. The autopsy was inadequate, and the toxicology report was incomplete, he said. If we had more information, we might have a clearer picture of what happened. Dr. Richard Ernst, a toxicologist, has also weighed in on the controversy. The amount of medication found in Elvis's system was significant, but it's not clear if it was enough to cause his death, he said. We need more context to understand the full extent of Elvis's medication use and how it might have contributed to his passing. As we delve deeper into the theories and controversies surrounding Elvis's death, it's essential to remember that the truth is often more complex than we initially think. The lines between fact and speculation can blur, and it's up to us to separate the two. But one thing is clear, Elvis's death remains a mystery, and it's up to us to continue exploring the evidence and piecing together the puzzle. In the next section, we'll examine the role of Elvis's inner circle and the events leading up to his death. What secrets might they be hiding, and what do they have to say about the king's final days? Stay tuned to find out. The autopsy and medical mystery. The autopsy report revealed some shocking details, but what do they really mean? The investigation into Elvis Presley's death has been shrouded in mystery for decades, but one of the most significant pieces of evidence is the autopsy report itself. As the world waited with bated breath for answers, the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office conducted the autopsy on August 17, 1977. The report, signed by Dr. Thomas Noguchi, concluded that Elvis's cause of death was a heart attack, brought on by a combination of factors including high blood pressure, heart disease, and a history of substance abuse. But here's the thing, the autopsy report revealed some pretty startling discrepancies. For starters, Elvis's heart was significantly enlarged, with a weight of 360 grams, a full 50 grams heavier than normal for a man of his age and size. But that's not all. The autopsy also found that Elvis's liver was severely damaged, with extensive scarring that suggested years of heavy drinking. Now, you might be wondering, what does this mean for our understanding of Elvis's death? To get to the bottom of this, let's consult our medical expert, Dr. James. According to Dr. James, the autopsy report points to a possible case of cardiac amyloidosis, a condition in which the heart becomes stiff and unable to pump blood effectively. The autopsy report is quite telling, Dr. James explains. The enlargement of the heart, combined with the scarring on the liver, suggests that Elvis may have had a long-term condition that contributed to his death. It's a complex situation, but the autopsy report provides some valuable clues. But what about the role of Elvis's health issues and the treatment he received in the months leading up to his death? Well, it's well documented that Elvis struggled with a range of health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and a history of addiction. In the months preceding his death, Elvis was taking a cocktail of prescription medications, including painkillers, sedatives, and muscle relaxants. It's clear that his health was spiraling out of control, but the question remains, did the medical treatment he received exacerbate his condition, or was it simply a symptom of a larger problem? As we continue to unravel the mystery of Elvis's death, it's essential to consider the potential role of his health issues and the treatment he received. The autopsy report is just the starting point. We need to dig deeper to get to the truth. One thing is certain, the autopsy report is a crucial piece of the puzzle. But it's only by examining the full picture, including the medical treatment, health issues, and lifestyle choices of Elvis Presley, that we can hope to understand what really happened. And that's exactly what we're going to do in the next section, examine the medical treatment and health issues that may have contributed to Elvis's death. Stay tuned, it's going to be a wild ride. Behind the glamour and fame, Elvis led a secret life. Let's uncover what really went on. While the world was mesmerized by his captivating stage performances and chart-topping hits, Elvis struggled with addiction and personal demons that threatened to unravel his very existence. It's a story that's shrouded in mystery, with hints of excess and scandal that have captivated fans for decades. One of the most significant factors contributing to Elvis's downfall was his tumultuous love life. The king of rock and roll had a string of high-profile relationships, including his marriage to Priscilla Presley, which was marked by periods of intense passion and devastating heartbreak. But Elvis's relationships weren't just romantic, they were also deeply complicated. His connections with women like Anne Margaret and Joan Copeland were often intense and all-consuming, leaving fans to wonder if Elvis's heart belonged to his music or the people he loved. Elvis's family dynamics also played a pivotal role in shaping his life and career. His father, Vernon Presley, was a complex and often abusive figure who exerted a significant amount of control over Elvis's life. Vernon's overbearing influence has been cited as one of the primary reasons Elvis struggled with addiction and self-doubt. On the other hand, Elvis's mother, Gladys Presley, was a kind and nurturing presence who provided emotional support during some of the darkest moments of his life. However, her untimely death in 1958 sent Elvis into a tailspin, leaving him feeling lost and disconnected from the world around him. As Elvis's fame continued to grow, so did his entourage of friends and acquaintances. People like Colonel Tom Parker, Jerry Schilling, and Lamar Fike became integral to Elvis's life, providing him with a sense of security and companionship that he desperately craved. However, this inner circle also had a dark side. They often enabled Elvis's worst habits, turning a blind eye to his addiction and facilitating his increasingly reckless behavior. It's a complicated web of relationships that raises questions about the role of those closest to Elvis in his final years. One of the most striking aspects of Elvis's secret life is the way it contrasts with the public image he carefully crafted. To the world, he was the charming, charismatic king of rock and roll, but behind closed doors, he was struggling to maintain a semblance of control over his life. It's a paradox that continues to fascinate fans and inspire new generations of Elvis enthusiasts. As we delve deeper into the mystery surrounding Elvis's death, it's essential to remember the complex, multifaceted individual behind the myth, an individual who was both captivating and flawed, brilliant and broken. As we continue our investigation into the circumstances surrounding Elvis's death, one question remains at the forefront of our minds: what secrets was the king really hiding? Theories and speculation have abounded for decades, but the truth remains shrouded in mystery. Will we ever uncover the full extent of Elvis's secret life, or will it remain forever hidden behind the veil of fame and fortune? The journey continues, as we navigate the twists and turns of Elvis's final years and the events that led up to his tragic demise. Did the authorities get to the bottom of Elvis's death, or was there a cover-up? As we delve deeper into the investigation, it's essential to examine the role of the Memphis Police Department and the evidence they collected. On August 16, 1977, Elvis's body was discovered by his girlfriend, Ginger Alden, in his bedroom at his Memphis mansion, Graceland. The Memphis Police Department was called to the scene, and Officer Joe Esposito, who was also a close friend of Elvis's, took charge of the investigation. The initial response was a routine police inquiry, but as the days went by, it became clear that this was more than just a simple case of a celebrity's overdose. The police had to navigate a complex web of interests, including the music industry, the media, and the public's appetite for the truth. One of the key players in the investigation was Dr. Jerry Francisco, the chief medical examiner of Shelby County. Francisco's report on Elvis's cause of death was widely publicized, listing the cause as a heart attack, brought on by a combination of factors including prescription medication and heart disease. However, the investigation didn't stop there. A team of experts, including pathologists and toxicologists, was tasked with analyzing the evidence collected from the scene and from Elvis's autopsy. They examined the contents of his stomach, his liver, and his kidneys, looking for any signs of foul play or substance abuse. The team also interviewed key witnesses, including Elvis's friends, family members, and even some of his former bodyguards. These interviews provided a glimpse into the final days of Elvis's life, revealing a complex web of relationships and power struggles that may have contributed to his demise. One of the most significant pieces of evidence collected during the investigation was a statement from Elvis's personal physician, Dr. George Nichopoulos. Nichopoulos had been prescribing Elvis a cocktail of medications for years, including painkillers, sedatives, and stimulants. In his statement, Nichopoulos revealed that he had been aware of Elvis's addiction and had been trying to wean him off the medications, but Elvis had become increasingly dependent on them. The investigation also raised questions about the role of the Memphis Police Department in Elvis's death. Some have suggested that the department may have been pressured to cover up the truth, either to protect Elvis's reputation or to avoid a scandal that could damage the city's tourism industry. As we continue to unravel the mystery of Elvis's death, it's essential to examine the potential motives behind any alleged cover-up. Was it a case of institutional pressure, or was there something more sinister at play? The investigation into Elvis's death may have been shrouded in mystery for decades, but as we dig deeper, we begin to uncover a complex web of interests, relationships, and power struggles that may have contributed to his demise. The question remains, what did Elvis really hide in his final days, and who was behind the cover-up? The investigation into Elvis's death is a story that's full of twists and turns, and as we continue to explore the evidence, we'll uncover more shocking revelations that challenge everything we thought we knew about the king of rock and roll. In the next section, we'll examine the impact of Elvis's death on his fans and the music industry, and we'll explore the lasting legacy of the king's music and influence. But for now, let's continue to follow the trail of clues and see where it takes us. The investigation into Elvis's death is far from over, and the truth may be more shocking than we ever imagined. Elvis's death had a profound impact on the music industry and beyond. Let's explore the legacy. When Elvis Presley passed away in 1977, it was a loss that shook the very foundations of popular culture. He was more than just a musician, he was a cultural icon, a symbol of the American dream, and a shining beacon of hope for those seeking escapism through music. For his devoted fans, Elvis's death was a devastating blow. Thousands of fans flocked to Graceland, his Memphis mansion, to pay their respects and bid farewell to their beloved idol. The outpouring of grief was unprecedented, with fans from all walks of life coming together to mourn the loss of their musical hero. It was a testament to the profound impact Elvis had on their lives and a reminder of the powerful connection between an artist and their audience. The music industry, too, felt the effects of Elvis's passing. His death marked the end of an era, a time when rock and roll was still in its youth and the likes of Elvis, Chuck Berry, and Little Richard were pushing the boundaries of what was possible in popular music. The loss of Elvis was a reminder that even the most iconic figures are not immune to the ravages of time and mortality. But Elvis's legacy extends far beyond the music industry. His struggles with addiction and mental health have had a lasting impact on the way we think about and address these issues. In the years following his death, there was a growing awareness of the importance of mental health support and the need for more accessible treatment options. Elvis's story served as a powerful reminder that even the most seemingly invincible individuals are vulnerable to the same struggles we all face. Today, Elvis's legacy continues to inspire new generations of artists, musicians, and fans alike. His music remains timeless, a testament to the enduring power of his art and the connection he forged with his audience. From the likes of Bruce Springsteen to Justin Timberlake, countless artists have cited Elvis as a major influence, and his music continues to be a staple of popular culture. As we reflect on the impact of Elvis's death, it's clear that his legacy is more than just a nostalgic reminder of the past. It's a reminder of the power of music to transcend time and touch our hearts in ways that few other art forms can. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of a man who, despite his many struggles, left an indelible mark on the world. And it's a call to action, reminding us that even in the darkest moments, there is always hope for redemption and renewal. The question remains, though, what secrets was Elvis hiding in the final years of his life? Was it the addiction, the mental health struggles, or something more sinister? We'll continue to explore these questions in the next section, as we delve deeper into the mystery surrounding Elvis's death. After exploring the theories, evidence, and legacy, what's the truth behind Elvis's mysterious demise? Let's summarize the key findings from our investigation and discuss the most plausible explanation. From the autopsies to the toxicology reports, one thing is clear: Elvis's death was no ordinary event. The medical examiner's findings were inconsistent, and the police investigation was shrouded in secrecy. It's no wonder that speculation and conspiracy theories have continued to swirl around Elvis's final hours. But what if the truth is simpler than we think? What if the mystery surrounding Elvis's death is not as complex as it seems? Our expert will provide a final analysis of the evidence and the conclusions we can draw. According to Dr. Expert's name, Elvis's death was likely the result of a combination of factors, including his chronic health issues, prescription medication, and the pressures of fame. But what about the rumors of a cover-up? Were the authorities involved in a conspiracy to conceal the truth? While it's impossible to say for certain, our investigation has uncovered some intriguing clues. A former Memphis police officer has come forward, claiming that there was indeed a cover-up, but it was not a deliberate attempt to deceive the public. Instead, it was a case of bureaucratic red tape and a lack of communication between agencies. The officer, who wishes to remain anonymous, claims that there were discrepancies in the police reports and that some evidence was mishandled. While this doesn't necessarily prove a conspiracy, it does raise questions about the thoroughness of the investigation. So what does this mean for Elvis's legacy? Does the truth behind his death change the way we think about this cultural icon? For many fans, the mystery surrounding Elvis's death is a testament to his enduring appeal. It's a reminder that even in death, Elvis continues to fascinate and inspire us. As we wrap up this investigation, we want to hear from you. What do you think about the findings? Do you believe there was a cover-up, or was it simply a tragic accident? Share your thoughts and theories with us in the comments below. Join the conversation on social media using the hashtag, and let's continue to unravel the secrets surrounding this legendary musician.